Which Pit Boss pellet grills should you buy? Hey, this is Ricer from Dead Broke Barbecue Nation and welcome back to the channel. But if you're new here, we try to help you enhance and amplify your backyard barbecue fun. I've had a lot of successful cooks using a Pit Boss pellet grill, and I have two of the most popular models being sold today. I'll match up some of the specs, but I'll let you decide which one you want. You asked for it and you got it, Dave, so we're gonna amplify some backyard barbecue fun. For today, I'm using the Pit Boss Pro Series 1600 and the Pit Boss Platinum Series Laredo 1000. I've had the Pro Series 1600 for almost a year now. The Laredo 1000 I've had for over a month, and I've used it enough to be able to get a good sense of how it performs. The Pro Series is an exclusive at Lowe's, and the Platinum Series is an exclusive at Walmart. They're both big box stores, but I'm gonna add this early. My Lowe's had them set up. My Walmart, they're just on the shelf. And it's almost Black Friday. What are you waiting for, Walmart? People want to spend their Biden bucks. Obviously, being from the same manufacturer, these pits share similar features. The Pro Series 1600 has 1,600 square inches of cooking space. It has 3 cooking levels. There's easily enough room in there to be able to smoke 2 large turkeys, or maybe even like a 30-pounder. The Laredo 1000 has 1,000 square inches of cooking space. I know, it's simple. 1,000, 1,600, it's easy. Do the math. The Laredo also has 3 cooking levels, but this top one, you might be able to only get 1 rack of ribs on it. They both have a partial removable fire pot, which makes cleanup a little easier. But after any long, low and slow cook, you want to make sure that you clean out the chamber too. Both of these pits have the sear plate technology, and that gives you the direct grilling capabilities so you can kiss your food with a little flame. They both have Wi-Fi controllers, but I've had comments and been told by my good friend Mike and Tommy that the Wi-Fi on the Laredo 1000 doesn't work that great. The PID controller on the 1600 has 10-degree increments up to 300 degrees. And having those 10-degree increments on the 1600 makes it a little easier to control your cook. But the PID controller on the Laredo 1000, that has your standard 25-degree increments, but it has that magical 275-degree temperature because a lot of people want to cook at that 275 because it's not hot and fast and it's not low and slow. That's what I call a fence rider barbecuer. Both of them have a max temperature of 500 degrees, but if you open up the sear plate and cook right above it, you're gonna reach right around 600 degrees. I really like the bottom rack on the Laredo 1000 because it's just your standard coated rods. The 1600 has the porcelain coated diamond shape that I'm not a big fan of. Both pits are made out of 16 gauge steel, and that's the thickest that I've seen from any box store pellet grill. They're kind of like that song from the 70s, heavy metal. When it comes to the pellet hoppers, both of them can go overnight. The Laredo 1000 has a 26-pound hopper. The Pro Series 1600 has a 32-pound hopper, and I like that so much better because I don't have to worry about running out of pellets on any cook that I do. Both of these pits come with 2 meat probes, but the 1600 has 4 ports. So if you want more temperature readings, just go online and get yourself 2 more. Both models have 4 shelves. Obviously, the 1600's front shelf is just a little bigger than the Laredo 1000's. But I like the design on the Laredo 1000 a lot better. I love how easy it is to clean off, and these little latches are awesome when you want to put it back down. Pro Series, it's engraved, and yes, I know you can take this little metal plate off the bottom of it, but it's a pain in the butt. This style isn't hard to fold up and put back down either. The casters, they're pretty similar on these pits, nothing really big as far as the wheel difference. Just the 1600 has a bigger rollerblade style. There's one feature on the Laredo 1000 that I do like. I've never had to use it, but it's kind of cool. It's a component access door. That makes it really easy if you ever have to clear out an auger jam. None of the Pit Boss pellet grills that I've owned has ever had an auger jam. For some of you that live in a high humidity area and have experienced pellet jams before, this might be an option for you. Both of these pits have a 5-year warranty, and that gives you a little bit of reassurance that you have something there in case it breaks. In my experience, if something's gonna go wrong, it goes wrong early. Yeah, I know I've said that before, but it's the truth. Here's the experience that I've had using both of these pits. With the 1600, once I got that new updated controller, the pit actually started to smoke more. The Laredo 1000, I actually had to add a smoke tube so I could achieve the same smoke flavor that I get off the 1600. The first thing that I cooked on the Laredo 1000 was a couple racks of ribs, and I noticed that it didn't have the same smoke profile that I'm looking for. So there's a tip for any of you that aren't really satisfied with the flavor that you're getting off from your pellet grill. Just add a smoke tube. I've always been very satisfied with the barbecue that I've cooked on the Pro Series 1600, aka Baby Huey. The Laredo 1000 is $499, and that's a great entry-level price for any of you that are thinking about getting into a pellet grill. The Pit Boss 1600 is $899 at Lowe's, and that price is slightly above which I would consider entry-level. Both Walmart and Lowe's carry barbecue supplies, but in my area, Lowe's always has theirs out for people to see and on display. My local Walmart, they had everything on the shelf. They didn't have even one single pellet grill assembled. And in my opinion, that's a slacker because barbecue season, it's all year long. I've been asked this several times, which pellet grill would I purchase? I would buy the 1600 over the Laredo 1000. Yes, they both basically have the same features, but the Pro Series produces better barbecue. It's truly just because it smokes a lot more. That's it. Pro Series smokes more than the Laredo 1000. If you're on a budget, there's nothing wrong with the Laredo 1000. Just add that smoke tube. Well, that's all I got. Roll the nation. It's kind of a tough one to do though, because both of the pits are decent. I just like the 1600 better.